Hey guys, it's Omar Burgos, and let me tell you, Merrill is lousy at giving driving directions. I gotta tell you about what happened the other night. So Than was down here in Orlando, Florida, right? And he was speaking at one of the local Real Estate Investor Association events. And after the event, him, myself, Gerald Rogers, and Liz Acosta, we all got together and we were gonna go out and grab a bite to eat afterwards, grab some dinner. And so after the event, he jumps in the truck, we all jump in my truck, and he's like, hey, can you give me a ride to my car real quick? So it's like, all right. So he starts to give us directions on how to get to his car, and I drew this out because it's just completely hilarious. So here, to kind of give you a visual, here's where the building was right here. We jump into the truck, right? And he says, hey, you gotta drive this way. So we leave the parking lot, we go out this way. We start heading down the road, all of a sudden he realizes, oh my gosh, that's the wrong way, this isn't where I was supposed to go. He says, go back this way. So we start going back this way, tells us to turn the corner, and has us turn in here, and we end up snaking right back around into the parking lot. Now, at that point, we're pulling up to the stall where we had just pulled out of, where my truck was parked, and you can hear Gerald from the back seat go, we're right back where we started. And you should have seen the look on Than's face. He's like, no. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. And we're like, what? And he's like, no, this can't be right. This is not right. This isn't the same parking lot. We're someplace else. And we're like, no, this is the same spot. His car was parked right there. He was literally like maybe 8 stalls away from where my truck was parked. So he had us driving around the block just to take him 8 stalls down. So I've got to tell you, if you ever get a chance to hang out with Than Merrill and the star of A&E's show, Flip This House, NFL football player, if you ever get a chance to hang out with him, use your GPS. Don't ask him for driving directions. But I can tell you one thing, even though he's lousy at giving driving directions, the man is phenomenal when it comes to real estate and marketing. We sat there at dinner, we chit-chatted and talked about, different things, and got to, hear some stories and hear some things that, that he had shared on stage, but just in a little bit more detail, and ask some questions. I mean, it's just the amazing stuff. So if you've ever wanted to get a chance to hear from Than Merrill, or for that matter, if you've ever wanted to get a chance to hear some of the biggest names in the industry, that night when I was talking to Gerald, he told me he was putting on an event, and he asked me actually to come out to the event, but I couldn't make it out. I do have another speaking gig booked for that weekend. But if you want to get a chance to see Than Merrill, Gerald Rogers is actually hosting an event in LA in September from the 11th, I think it's the 11th, 12th, and 13th here. And it's Investor Summit 2009, and he's bringing in some of just the big players in the industry. He's got Than Merrill coming down. He's going to talk about the latest things in in real estate, what's working right now, and he's going to have Terry Hale, one of the big names in real estate, talking about commercial. As a matter of fact, Terry Hale is even showing people how they can pick up commercial properties, not just residential, commercial properties with no money down. I mean, you think it's a stretch of the imagination to do it with residential. And I can tell you that it works for sure with residential because I've done it myself, but with commercial you can do it as well, and he's going to be sharing some of those tips. Going to have Richard Roop there. I mean, Richard is one of the rock stars in the industry. He talks about creative financing, private money, and things like that. This is one of the big money guys sharing some hot tips on that. He's also going to have, let's see, we got Jeff Adams. Jeff Adams is like one of the biggest rock stars in real estate mentoring, big time coach. The guy's a full-time firefighter and still on autopilot flips houses every single month. I mean, this guy has flipped hundreds of houses and he shows his students how to do it. So he's going to be there answering questions, teaching information. Let's see, we've got a few other people here. I mean, that's just some of the people that are going to be there. Gerald Rogers is going to be talking, and Gerald is another seasoned investor. So even though he's hosting it, he's actually going to be speaking, and that's definitely a treat because not only is he good at real estate, but this guy knows how to take people who are, who have hit a wall not only in their business life but in their personal life, and helps them move beyond their hurdles. So if you've hit a plateau in your business, and I know I've had times in my real estate investing career and in my different businesses that I have, I've hit a plateau, and Gerald has great information where he's gonna just take you by the hand and help you over these hurdles, these obstacles. I mean, he's gonna get down on his knees, he'll boost you over. Hey, as a matter of fact, if need be, he may even toss you over, all right? Can't promise it's not gonna hurt when you land, but he's gonna get you past these obstacles. And so on the first day, this is awesome. On the first day, they're gonna do a session where they're gonna have everybody out there as a panelist, and they're gonna be answering your questions on the very first day. All these guys are gonna be lined up on a panel. You can get up there and just sniper shoot these guys with your best questions. On top of that, on the next day, they're gonna go through and have breakout sessions with each one of them. And so this is, to give you an idea of the powerfulness of this event, it's just gonna be a whole different format. You get to ask questions, you get to get the information that matters most to you. And so even if you're someone who's just getting started, you're building your real estate investment business from scratch, or you just need to overhaul it, this is a great event to get to, because it's really gonna be a different format. So, some of the things is, this event does cost $1,000, but since I couldn't make it out, I asked him if he could, apparently they don't know that we're videotaping. I asked him if I could get a hold of a couple tickets, and he said, sure, okay, no problem. So he gave me 25 tickets, and if you guys want to get these 25 tickets, you got to get over to my website real quick. And I've got 25 tickets. I'm going to give them to you for free. I'm going to save you $1,000. And on top of that, if you go to this event, you show up for this event, they're giving away a free house. Now, I'm not just saying they're going to hand you the title, you get to make the payments. This house is free, it's fully rehabbed, and it's going to be free and clear. There's no note on it. You're going to own it straight up. The house is yours. So, free house, get to ask all your questions from these guys, get to talk to them in small groups. You're going to be able to save $1,000 on getting your ticket. And as an additional bonus, because I know there's at least one other person that he's given tickets to hand out for this event. So if you go to my website, you get it from me, you show up there, you just put in your name and email, and I'll shoot you over your access to get your free ticket. If you come to me, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to reserve this for the first 5 people. So I've got 25 tickets. For the first 5 people, I'm going to reserve this, where I'm going to hook you up with my 5-day mini course, where I take you through and I show you how to get started using social media in your real estate business. One of the hottest, sexiest topics that are out there right now. I'm going to take it all, I'm going to condense it down into 5 easy steps, and I'm going to put it together in a 5-day mini course for you. And I'm going to take you by the hand, and I'm going to walk you through, show you how you can start using social media in your real estate investing business. So go over to the website right now. It's www.themarketingelements.com. As a matter of fact, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write it out for you real quick. It's www.themarketingelements.com / what did we say the extension was?
Free event. Free REI event.
Free REI tickets?
Event.
Okay. Here we go. I'm sorry, I didn't, here we go. Here it is. Themarketingelements.com. Yes, I played a doctor on TV, so that's why my writing looks like that, all right? Themarketingelements.com / free REI event. And that's how you're going to get your ticket to this event for free, save you $1,000, get all your questions answered, and possibly even win a free and clear house and get my 5-day mini course if you're one of the first 5 people to go snag up your one of the 25 tickets that are available. I'll see you guys soon. Take care.